Game. Everybody listen up. If you eat any kind of proteins, chicken, steak, pork, you name it, if you are not tenderizing your meat, you are missing out on a world of flavor, a world of texture. Prepology is bringing us a stainless steel 72 blade meat tenderizer. What this does is it creates channels in which your marinades, your seasonings, your flavors to travel through into your proteins to give you a better experience. It's also breaking up those proteins just to make them even more tender by just pressing down right into the meat. It's easy. It's the best thing ever. It really is the best thing ever. It changes the game. It's $11.99. Don't wait on this. It's a $4 easy pay. These are our final quantities. It's K90382. Now, I do have some colors for you. We only have 4 colors remaining of the 8 that we began with. Are these all the colors we have?
Let's hope so.
Tomato, lime, ocean blue, and aqua. Just those 4. All right, Mark Gill, why?
Let's take you on a tour. Well, you covered it, boy. It's all about the flavor, and it's all about saving a couple of bucks. I mean, I'm sure you've all been shopping lately. Meat's getting up there. So if we can get a little bit less of an expensive cut of meat and turn it into a steakhouse quality bit, that's what we're doing. Number 1 feature on this is the name Prepology. That's going to make you feel good. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take the plastic guard off, which I love. Now, have a look here before I get going. There's a lock setting on this. These are 72 razor sharp blades, so let's make sure that we're not going to engage them until we need them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move this over to unlock, and then have a look here. Here they are, 72 blades designed to create the flavor channels in your food. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring our less expensive flank cut out to the front there and have a look here. Every time I press that, 72 cuts. 72, 144, math.
Don't make me do math, Mark Gill.
Now we've got hundreds and hundreds of flavor channels. And here's what I love about this. I'm not stopping there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it back in my glass bowl, because what I've done right now is I've created those flavor channels. So now I can pour the marinade on there, but this is what I love. This wowed my 86-year-old father-in-law. I love it. You can always learn new stuff. Here we go. Don't just stop there. I want to go ahead and drive that marinade down into the meat as well.
Right.
So don't just let gravity take care of it. Once you've marinated it, go ahead and let those blades do all the work for you. In fact, let me unlock one for you.
Okay.
And go with that kind of the pork there. Here we go. So it's unlocked.
Okay.
There you go.
Which one am I doing?
Go ahead and do the pork. And you're just going to push down. That's really it. That's all there is to it. Now, hold on for 1 second.
Okay.
Now, not only can we create those flavor channels, but now, instead of having just the spices at the top, now we can drive that all the way through the meat. Listen. Great dishes are all about layering flavor. So if I can go ahead and get that flavor at the top, and then I can get it all the way through the fibers of the meat, that dish is going to turn into one of those regular old pork dinners. Oh, I can't believe I made that. It's so good. And that's what I love about this. The fact that you can go ahead and turn the ordinary into the extraordinary with just a simple press of this. So let me show you that again, okay? Again, this is Prepology. This is our house brand. You know this is going to do exactly what you want it to do in the kitchen. We're going to give you that lock function. It's right up top here, and it's just a twist. So when I've got it on lock, those blades can't come out. That's how I like to store it in the drawer, store it in the cupboard. As soon as I move it over here, now those blades are going to come out. 72 razor sharp blades. So even when it comes time for chicken, I got to tell you something, boy. If you're one of those people that have said, if I ever eat another dry piece of chicken again, I'm going to... This is the secret.
Why I tell you.
This is the secret to tender, juicy, flavorful chicken. So again, look what we've done. We've tenderized it. That's already going to be so much better than if we just left it there. And remember, if you're using a 3 or 4 prong fork, every time I do this, you've got to do 20 stabs with one of those. It's such a better way to go.
This is so good. It makes all the difference. Like I swear to you, if you've never done this before, the first time you use this, the explosion of flavor in every bite and the tender bite that you get because it's breaking up the fibers.
Exactly. You're breaking up the fibers and you're adding flavor, especially when you drive that marinade in. Like I said, incredible dishes are all about layering flavors. I've seen the Food Channel. It's all about giving you that different taste all the way through the food. So on top, I'm going to caramelize all of that great sugars and marinade. And then through the meat, I'm going to taste all of those herbs and spices and cream sauces that go right through the chicken.
What did you put on that?
Isn't that beautiful? That is a marinade. I don't know what they gave me.
smells really good.
I'm
You could've
pretty
made
sure
up
there's
anything, Mark.
parsley in there. I could have.
You could have said
My
anything. I'd be
goodness, I'm like, focus.
Okay, colors. Here is your lime. Here is aqua. If we travel over here, we have it in the ocean blue. And we also have it in the tomato. That is the most popular. It's $11.99.
Wow,
It is
wow,
worth
wow.
every
Wow.
penny.
I didn't even see
$250
that.
already gone. Let's keep tenderizing.
Now, have a look here. When it comes time to clean, obviously, you know, you're going to want to clean the blades. It's one of the things that I love about actually the little cover that it comes with, because you can soak that in the soap, put that inside, and you can go ahead and let that soak. But when it comes time for a deep clean, by the way, it is top rack dishwasher safe. On the bottom, it will pop apart so you can clean all the mechanisms on the inside as well. So you don't ever have any of the meat juice kind of laying
Right, well, which is
inside.
really important when we're talking about our raw proteins.
Exactly
your
right.
Steaks,
So
your
now,
chickens, your porks.
this is not a bad cut of meat here. This isn't like a
that New
flank
York?
or a skirt. This doesn't need a whole lot of tenderizing. But what it doesn't have is any taste or flavor all the way through the meat itself. So even when it comes time for your better cuts of meat, go ahead and take that spice that you were going to put on, a simple salt, pepper, garlic, driven through the fibers of the meat. Like I said, push this down once, 72 cuts, 144, math.
I like how you stop at 144.
Right, that's what I got.
We're tapped.
That's what I got. I'm
Tapped with
tapped
the
out.
math. Tapped with the math at 144.
So let's go ahead, and you can let gravity over time take care of those flavor channels. But remember, I don't need to marinate a cut like that for very long. And you can already see it seeping into the holes.
Yeah.
You see that? That means that marinade is going to create the flavor that in my head, I want the marinade to create. You ever have that with a piece of chicken or a piece of steak? You put the marinade on it, you put the spices or whatever. That top layer that hits the heat tastes great. The rest of it tastes like steak.
It's like when we talk about skincare, and follow me here. We talk about skincare, how we have to exfoliate first.
Yep.
Because otherwise all the serums and moisturizers and whatever we put on our face is just winding up on the pillow. It's just staying right on the top. You want it to seep through. That's why this is so important. It's the same sort of concept. This is the lime. 400 remaining in the lime. Here is your aqua. 450. Ocean blue. 400. And then here's your tomato. 1,100 remain. It's a $4 easy pay and worth the price of admission, let me tell you what, because of the flavor explosion
That's exactly what
you're
it is.
going to be getting.
Exactly right, exactly right. So listen, this is those little tips and tricks in the kitchen that I really hope you kind of take to heart and try out, because it's going to make such a difference in your dishes. So there's that lock. Go ahead, put it to the unlock, and then you want to talk about a neat trick. See what we've done here? We've spatchcocked this chicken. If you really want to speed up the cook time of a turkey or a chicken, go ahead and spatchcock it. There's all kinds of videos online. It takes literally seconds to do it, removes the backbone, and allows all the meat to cook quicker. But it doesn't change it from being a chicken. And the chicken, especially the white meat part, can be so dry, so rubbery, so stringy, that we can go ahead and create hundreds and hundreds into thousands and thousands of flavor channels that go right through the meat.
Yeah.
That tastes great on its own. It's going to taste better with the salt, pepper, garlic, Montreal steak spice, some herbs, whatever you've got on it. And then when you really, really want to drive it home, go ahead and add that marinade and then start to work it in. I'd pour more on, but it's a flat board. And
I was like, this looks dangerous, Mark.
I probably have to clean up.
I'm wearing white shoes, Mark. Wearing white shoes.
I love it.
Which is never the smartest thing when I wear white in the kitchen. I don't know why I do it, and I do it all the time. But look at that. You can see how that seasoning is really just being seeped in. Over 500 have now been picked
Beautiful.
up. Remember, it does come with a protective sheath as well, in addition to like that safety mechanism of the lock. So you have safety on top of safety. You just choose your color. The lime, the aqua, ocean blue, and the tomato. We actually started with 8 colors. These are the last 4.
I know, these have been
but
wildly popular.
They're all like the Prepology colors. So if you're a collector, it all sort of mixes together in such a beautiful way. It's a $4 easy pay.
Think about the time you're going to save marinating. Listen, I've done the thing where I reach for the fork too. It isn't even. The holes are way too big. It's doing too much damage. These are nice, thin blades that go right into the fiber of that meat. So when it comes time, like with a skirt steak or a flank steak, the butcher's cuts, that's what they call those, because they are one of the most flavorful, but they are one of the toughest.
But they're tough.
Exactly.
They're chewy.
So 5 minutes with this, add the marinade, and you've got the tenderness, the taste, the flavor, and it's all from
Asada.
Prepology.
This girl loves a carne asada.
Oh,
Let me tell
well,
you
I'll
what.
tell you what,
Oh,
in a taco.
oh. $11.99. That's a clearance price. When it's gone, it's gone. I'll take you through colors one more time. It's K90382. This is the lime. 350 now remain. Here's your aqua. Fewer than 400. Here's your ocean blue. Fewer than 400, and the really messy one is going to be your tomato at about 900.
Sorry, it's a camera-
remain. But it's all
camera
right
catching
because you can
that.
throw it in the dishwasher. It's all good. $4 on an easy pay. Is that your last item with me?
That's it. I'll see you next Saturday.
Okay,
How
good.
much fun.
I'll see you then.
Enjoy the big game.
Oh, are you in the kitchen with David tomorrow?
I am.
Oh, okay.